Welcome to the Ball Too Well Minisode, a quick recap of pickleball and Taylor talk to hold you over until our next full episode. I'm Chelsea.
I'm Leah, and let's get into it.
This week in pickleball, we had the Fasenra Virginia Beach Cup presented by Joola.
Oh,
For
professional.
men's doubles, we had Gabriel Tardio and Ben Johns, who took the win over CJ Klinger and JW Johnson. This is their fifth straight PPA title.
Crazy.
So impressive.
So impressive. I'm not impressed by men easily. So impressive. And then in men's singles, we had Christopher Haworth, who took the W over Christian Alshon. And really, Christopher, or Chris, not sure, kind of broke out. That was his first tournament win since he's been signed to the PPA. And I mean, I was rooting for Alshon. So it was an upset for me.
Definitely. Going into women's doubles, we had Anna Bright and ALW, who took the win over Georgia Johnson and Rachel Rohrbacher. I always say that wrong. That was an intense game to watch.
I felt bad for Georgia. I mean, I feel like as an indoor pickleball girly, that was hard. I could only imagine. I would have packed my shit and left.
I know.
So good on her for sticking it out, but she looked very frustrated.
She was having a hard tournament. It seemed like every day she was quite frustrated.
Yeah, I felt really bad for her. But flipping the script, we had women's singles. ALW played again, which is great to see.
Yes.
And she took the win over Brooke Buckner. And that was a really good game, too.
They
were all good games.
It was. Yeah, a lot of good games. We haven't seen ALW do women's singles for a minute, it feels like. So it was cool to see her back out there doing it.
Yeah.
And then in mixed doubles, we had Ben Johns and ALW, who won against Georgia and JW Johnson. We had the sibling duo again. And I mean, kind of echoing what we just said, I feel like Georgia was just having a rough weekend. I didn't watch all of her games, but all of them that I did watch, I felt like every time I looked up, she was frustrated. And so it was hard to watch. But overall, some really, really good games.
And JW had a hard week too.
He did.
I mean, I watched a couple of games of theirs, like right before semis and then semis and finals. And even he was like hitting a lot of his thirds into the net. He was just having a really, I think, off week. Again, I think rain had so much to do with it because you're probably so hot.
Yeah.
And then like your adrenaline just gets shot. But I do want to just take a second to talk about ALW. And I know that I'm usually like she can do better with her PR. Okay, I'm taking a step back from that this week.
She killed it.
She crushed it.
Yeah.
She had the weekend. Like those were my notes. ALW had the weekend.
It was her weekend.
Yeah. She played 34 games across 16 matches.
Wild.
Didn't drop a single match. 0. She lost nothing.
So impressive.
In total, I was reading an article yesterday, actually this morning, and in total, she beat her opponents by a combined score of 375 to 123. That's a crazy number. Insane. Which averages out to about 11 to 3 or 6. She did that in mixed doubles, women's singles, and women's doubles. And of course, pulled off her 36th Triple Crown. And bringing home her 162nd PPA gold medal.
They don't call her the GOAT for nothing.
Crazy.
Like when she pulls it out, it's crazy to watch.
Listen, the hair in her headshot just like flowing. And it was the sweat dripping this weekend.
Yeah.
In her mixed doubles, her and Ben Johns were completely untouchable.
Yeah.
They rarely cracked past 7 points. And then in women's singles, she threw in what they called a perfect 11-0 game against one of her opponents. I mean, we call that being pickled.
Being pickled. I guess that's not the professional term.
No.
But
yeah. I was reading the article and I was like, what does that mean? And I'm like, oh, she got pickled?
She pickled them.
Got it. Yeah. And then, of course, in women's doubles, Anna Bright, they averaged like 11-2 of their 11 games together this past week.
I also love them playing together.
I do too.
I really
The energy is such a weird mix.
Yeah.
And then they ended up double pickling some of their opponents.
There were a few times the commentators were saying like that ALW needs to get comfortable and like letting Anna Bright take some of the shots that ALW just like wants to take. And when she backs off and trusted Anna Bright to do that, she delivered as well. And it was really impressive to see.
No, it was super impressive. I mean, I was impressed across the board this past week. That was a 6-day tournament. That's a lot to play.
That's a lot.
So kudos to everyone who played. Incredible to watch, honestly. And just like seeing everyone's momentum, like nonstop, just consistently throughout. I was very impressed.
We played a single day tournament and we were like, I'm taking 3 days off.
Yeah, I'm never playing pickleball again.
And then, of course, the other big factor, which we've mentioned a little bit here, was the weather.
Oh, girl.
Was awful. So really, they kept having rain delays and weather delays. sometimes in the middle of a game, you would see them
Mhm.
having to take a seat under their umbrellas, and who knows how long it was going to be. Some of them actually got delayed until the next day because the
Yeah.
weather was so bad and it was so late into the day that
Mhm.
they weren't able to even finish the same day. So as a player, I'm sure that was a huge point of frustration for some of them. You know, we call it getting worm, but
Oh,
when
yeah.
you're like warmed up and you're ready to play, and then to have to sit for who knows
No.
how long, even sitting for 40 minutes in between games when we were playing a tournament, it was like I already feel like I'm losing my adrenaline and
Yeah.
like what was getting me going. So huge factor for them. But like we already said, some people really pulled it out. ALW powered
Mhm.
through that, didn't
Yeah.
phase her. But for other people, it was a big setback.
I also really enjoyed, I've never really seen like weather delays in pickleball. I really enjoyed seeing how much the players like stood up for their own safety
Yeah.
of like walking the
They were-
line and seeing if their little feet would scooch around.
Yeah.
Because I'm the same way. Once I'm worm, you got to put me out.
Right.
Because if we're not going to play,
It's time to play.
Yeah.
We need to, yeah.
yeah, you have a very short window with me.
Mm-hmm.
And then once I'm warm, I'm good. And
Yeah.
I get real cold.
Yeah.
Real cold. But I will say, if you listened to our podcast a few episodes ago, I'm an indoor girly. This would not have happened if we were playing inside.
It would not have happened.
I'm just going to say it. I'm just going to
No
say
delays.
it. No delays. No delays. Speaking of no delays, how about a little bit of Taylor talk?
Yes.
Because we've had delays and now Mother is like, go,
and she's
go,
like,
go,
she's
go,
feeding
go.
us.
Yeah.
So huge announcement. The morning of the day that we're recording this podcast, we got a 6-part docuseries announced.
Incredible.
December 12th, the day
Incredible.
before her birthday.
Literally. I said chills. Look
I
at this.
know. We're getting a docuseries and an updated Eras Tour movie, including TTPD, which we need in our lives.
I need to see her march her ass down that runway.
Yeah.
With all those fucking people behind her singing The Smallest Man Who Ever Lived.
Yes. Did they say it's going to be a theatrical release again? Do we know?
We don't know yet. I mean, it says Disney Plus on everything.
But the first one was too. No?
I know. Yeah.
Jenny, we need to go back to the theater with you,
Club.
and we need to see.
Yes.
And then it's going to be her birthday the next day, and there's a Taylor Fest.
Club, bus, another club, no sleep, lemon drops, fucking cardigans everywhere.
Everywhere.
Cardigans
Swimming in them.
Yeah. No, it's going to be a lot. It's going to be a lot.
So huge announcement. Great day to be a Swiftie.
And also, I mean, you know, I love Georgia Poets Department and the amount of grainy live streams that I have saved on my phone.
Yeah.
I'm very excited to see it in like the real moment.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then can we just say merch drop bought down equals a sad Leah and Chelsea.
So sad. We all missed it.
Everyone missed it. Every fucking one of us missed it. Because I told everybody that cup will be mine.
Yeah.
It'll be all of ours.
I want it so badly.
No, it's like typically we have pretty different taste in merch.
The second we both saw it, we were
I
like,
said,
we need that tumbler.
And that jacket. That fucking fuzzy ass jacket.
Oh my god.
Incredible. No, I need that.
Yeah.
I need.
Yeah.
It's not a want, it's a need.
It's a need. So basically
yeah.
we need another merch drop.
Yeah.
And
Or chat if you have an extra cup.
Name
or
your
you
price.
Just love us. Well, you know.
Name it and we may.
We may.
We'll just share one between you, me, and Jenny.
Incredible.
It'll be like the Sisterhood of the Traveling.
I mean, whenever we're 4 lemon
Showgirl
drop
cup.
shops in, no one really cares.
That's true. That is true.
People just throw their drinks on us anyway. I'll drink it. So yeah, so at least the bot that I follow for merch was either delayed or down. I'm not really sure what happened. But all of my notifications came in like literally 6 minutes after.
And that's too late.
Everything was gone that I wanted. Yeah, no.
Every second counts.
Every second counts. So cup, jacket for sure. And also, I don't need any more hats. I loved the hat. Loved the hat. I was not super impressed with the merch.
No. I've liked a lot of the like Etsy merch
that
I've been seeing.
Same.
So cute.
So cute. No, obsessed with
Everyone's doing a great job of making her merch for her.
And I keep seeing it like posted randomly on social media, and I'm like, is there a new
No,
drop?
I thought the first time I saw it, I was like, oh my gosh, this is the merch? And then I realized it wasn't.
It wasn't the merch, yeah. No, same. Same. Yeah.
And then last piece of Taylor talk, we're a week in to being Showgirls, which it already feels like it's been longer than that to me.
It's been a wild week. Yeah.
How are we feeling?
I am happy to announce that I'm feeling better.
Okay.
I'm not great yet, but I'm better.
We'll take better.
I admittedly woke up this morning at like 4 something, so we couldn't settle and I just couldn't sleep. And I just kept replaying Because My Dick's Bigger in my head over and over. And I was like, this is the song I don't like. Why am I doing this to myself? But I've really been like trying to like listen to the CD or let me date myself, the CD better and just like really intentionally listen.
Yeah.
But also there's been some like Swifties on the internet that are like, if this song doesn't resonate with you, think about these lyrics instead.
Sure.
Or remember you can turn the treble down. And I'm like, oh, that's interesting. So yeah. And I finally learned the land,
dance.
the sea, the sky. I figured out the dance, so I'm excited for that. I'll be
Very
doing that
exciting.
mid-game today, so just be ready for that.
Yeah.
Because I just do it randomly now.
Well, once it's in you.
I'm a showgirl. How are you feeling? You
Great.
were already excited.
Great.
Listen.
I was excited before it happened. I was excited
Mhm.
while it happened. I'm
Mhm.
still excited.
Love this for you.
My songs are definitely switching around. Almost day by day, it feels like at this point.
Yeah.
But I'm loving it. Love it. I'm excited to be a showgirl. I'm excited for more merch. I did order a t-shirt.
Oh,
so we'll see.
Yeah.
It said it shipped. So
Ginny's too.
it could
She
be
ordered a
here
shirt.
any
Yeah.
moment. No, I'm loving it.
Yeah.
And I'm loving to hear everyone's different takes on things
Mhm.
and how different everyone's like top 3 songs are.
Yeah.
I feel like we all have such very different experiences with the album, which
Yeah.
is kind of cool.
I think it's interesting.
Yeah.
I do love that, like, I feel like other than Kim,
Mhm.
who does not like the fate of Ophelia,
Yeah.
it's like everyone's collective top 3 has that song in it somewhere.
Yeah.
Which I really, it's like bringing us all together, which I
Yeah.
appreciate.
Yeah.
I can't believe Kim doesn't like it.
I know. We'll work on that.
Yeah, we'll work on that. So no full episode this week, but wanted to make sure that we brought you a little bit of PPA news and Taylor talk. So thank you so much for listening. Obviously, you're following us on socials. Make sure you're following us on Instagram and TikTok. We post some fairly funny content on there. And if nothing else, you get to watch 36-year-olds try to use the internet.
Yay.
So we'll see you soon.
Yeah. See you soon.
See you next week. Bye.
Bye.